What is up, guys? Welcome back. I know you know that there's babies in that other stall over there, and they're fresh, awesome, and pink as gum, and we love them. And I have spent the last hour trying to get to those babies because I still had stuff to do. I still have to pet President Snow, who doesn't want to be petted. He wants his hay. What's up, Queenie? You're not the queen, you know that now, right? You've been outranked by Cookie and Sugar Pie. So, yeah, not sure what's going on with that. Marlon, thank you. I don't know why you just ignored me like I didn't exist here. All right, I know, I'm trying to get you to the babies. Well, let me sweep this floor first. All right, that was a short cut scene for you guys. Not even a cut scene. Just a short blip in the edit. It's about 15 minutes work for me to finish cleaning up the barn. Just so you know. Just so you know. I'm kidding. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. Come on, Tick. Ticky, Ginger. Okay. All right, let's go see our proud mama. And the babies. Good morning, Mom. Hi. Good morning, you. Oh, you're gonna give me kisses? Okay. Oh, you did a good job. I know. I gotta give you some. I'll give you love, some love first. They saw the babies. Yes. She is a proud mama, and she did so well, and she took care of the babies and cleaned them up. I mean, she cleaned them. I thought she was going to clean this little guy's ears off. Look at him. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 does. There was a little bit of tragedy. One of the first tragedies is that we missed the kidding. I will explain. And the second tragedy is one of the babes was just DOA. Stillborn, nothing I could do. I did mouth to mouth. We cleared throat. Swung the baby just to make sure everything was out. Suction, CPR, and nothing. So I tried very hard for about 10 minutes until H finally was just like, you know she's gone, stop. I don't like giving up, especially on babies. You never know, they pop up sometimes. And so she did have 3. This one, who I'm just calling Frappuccino, because her dad is Latte. Mr. Caramel Latte, so I'm gonna call you Frappuccino. May or may not stick. Don't have a name for this little black one yet, but you look like your grandma, except for that white pole. I mean, she does have a bit of white on her side there, and some on her belly. She's got some tick marks. You can't chew my strings. You can't chew my strings. I know, you still can't, though. And come here, you. Oh, I am aware of the sadness that I'm in. Look upon you. She's got some white there. Okay. Sorry, camera went a little sideways there. This is probably not going to go well. But she's okay, Mommy. She's okay. She's okay. Oh, no. You're going to clean me as well? Okay. She's okay. Look at her. Would you stop? Okay, so that's a little Frappuccino. And I don't know what we call you. Yeah, you're like a straight black coffee with a little cream, with a little froth on top. I don't know what that's called because I don't drink that. So anyway, you little weenie, get out of here. Get out of here. She actually had 3 does, and the stillborn baby looked exactly like her. Sadly, I mean, just spitting image. Almost perfect match in markings. So 3 does, and then what had happened was we sat over here for 3 hours, and then we went over and we ate, and we came back. I was checking on her all day. She was progressing. She was showing no classic signs of, she was showing signs of being in labor, which is some contractions, just small contractions, and no pushing. There's a big difference between labor and pushing. The labor part of it is her moving the babies down into position to get out. And then eventually that turns into contractions that she's going to start pushing through and pushing babies out. Saw none of that. So we were here like 3 hours, went and ate some food, came back, sat here for an hour, went back over to the house with her showing no signs of actually pushing out babies. Went back to the house, got a drink, used the restroom, came back over here, sat for another hour. Like, okay, still nothing going on, so we'll go back to the house, get a drink, use the restroom if you need to, you know what I mean. And we were gone about 40 minutes tops. I mean, like top end 40 minutes. And came back over here and she had 3 babies on the ground. So it was not, she might be one of the, look at this, look at this. So she is actually a Coup Claire. So Latte carries Coup Claire and Black. And we know he carries Black because of Gizmo last year. Aren't you the sweetest little face? Oh my goodness. Yeah, she looks like this. So anyway, Latte we know carries Black and Coup Claire. Coup Blanc. He's actually a Coup Blanc. Because he threw a Black last year because Mooney had Gizmo. And Mooney's Black, so she can only pass Black. And in order to get a Black goat, you need to have both parents pass a Black gene. So since we'll just reference this right here since it's live now, she only carries Black. And then she has a little add-on called Frost. So you got the frosted ears and the frosted snout. And frosting around the butt, which is the white ticking that you see. So she carries Black and then that little additive gene, which is an add-on, which is Frost. Hi, beauty. Oh, I'm sorry. You get used to me real soon because I'm going to hold you and pet you and hug you and squeeze you and treat you like my very own. So since she only carries Black, she can only pass Black. She has 2 Black genes and that's it. 100% passing the Black gene. And since Latte is Coup Blanc, which is Coup Claire, like Twinkie, but lighter with the white. One of them means light neck and one of them means clear neck. Coup Blanc means clear neck. I don't know why it doesn't just mean white versus light. But anyway. So he passed his Coup Blanc gene, and she got it, and she passed a Black, and he passed a Black, and we got it. And then she passed her Frost. Oh my goodness gracious, she is absolutely gorgeous. And you are a stunner. Blue eyes, so beautiful. Got your blue eyes. She's 99%, I would say, polled. She has no swirls and no bumps at all. I don't know about keeping. H and I were talking last night, and it was like, which one should we keep? And the answer was yes. So I don't know. H loves her Coup Claires, her Coup Blancs. And I love the pure blacks and the chocolates and the chamazes. So you are a stunner, ma'am. You got a little black dot right on your nose. So anyway, last night we got over here and there was nothing left to do but obviously I jumped right in and started CPR on the little one. That wasn't, I don't think she was ever, I don't know when she died, but it was before she came out for sure. There was no life there when she was born. Just based on my experience, she had just hit the ground, because little black thing over there was up, walking, cleaned, and dried. And then little Frappe was about midway through her getting licked off and cleaned off. So she was still a little bit gross. And then the other baby was just full slime. So mom hadn't even finished cleaning her when she popped out number 3, would be, just based on my experience, would be the situation. So I don't think there was, even if we were sitting here, I don't think she came out alive. So it wouldn't have made any difference. But we try anyway. We do what we can. We do our best. We push for life, to bring life back if it can be brought back. And it just didn't happen. But for a first freshener mom to drop 3 babies in under 40 minutes, fantastic. I cannot be happier with her. Poop's a little clumpy, but that's to be expected with, just kidding, all this stuff going on with the body. She's drinking. What's that, Mom? Oh, what's going on? She smelled something. But yeah, guys, I don't know that we don't keep them both, to be honest. I mean, she's about as close to grandma as it can get. Grandma Licorice. And I think I kind of want to go with a coffee name theme, since her dad's latte. I'm definitely, I'm going to refer to this one as Frappuccino unless H gives me something else. But, I mean, I'm just so proud of you, Mama. She did really well. Now, okay, so you have a couple kinds of, let me put some little, I don't want any baby stepping in that. We have a couple moms. I don't know who they are, but it happens every year. We struggled to get them on teat last night, not because of them. They were trying. And baby goats, look, I'm going to tell you what. Here's some footage from last night. Oh, she's a beauty, though. I'm just now catching some of all the, of her different marks.
She literally is a spitting image of her dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with a lot more white. Look, she's got a little split in her black right there. What we call you? I don't know. She's 2 girls. Good job, Mom.
Days.
Are you mesmerized by the camera?
Probably.
Okay, that was too much. You came right at me too fast, too far. Too fast, too furious. It's 1 a.m., 10 after 1. I think we left over here about midnight. I was a little concerned because I'll discuss more tomorrow, but she hadn't dropped her afterbirth yet, and so she wasn't letting them eat. But I'm over here now. Besides little Miss Princess there trying to eat this little black girl's face here. She's letting him eat. She's got a nice hunch. She's got her leg opened up nice. So that's fantastic. They're getting on by themselves. All right, Mom, give you the big no on the end of that one. But I watched them both eat. So they're good. She's doing a fantastic job of cleaning them up. All right, more tomorrow. And baby goats. will hit everywhere but the teat. They get up in the front armpit and they cross through and they shoot right past the teat and they come out the back and they're dragging on the placenta and they do everything but latch onto the teat. And they're just silly. So they were trying really hard, which is what we want. If they're trying that hard, we just leave them alone. As you guys know, we don't offer any help unless it's, you know, necessary. Now, we were at about an hour and a half before they finally latched on and started eating. Usually about 2 hour mark for us, we will go ahead and just hold mom still and get each baby on the teat, make sure they get that good colostrum that first meal before we leave this barn. And so we just let it play out. It gets frustrating. It gets painful to watch with them just not touching a teat. I mean, they're literally, I've seen them get it in their mouth and then drop it and then walk out the back because they couldn't figure it out. You couldn't figure it out. Now this one is actually full-on licorice demeanor. She is quiet and calm. Whereas little Frappe over there, Frappuccino, she was a big mouth, loud mouth, super aggressive, trying to jump in there and eat, missing like a stormtrooper. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. And we eventually got them on there last night and they both ate and we went to the house. But what I was saying is we have a couple goats. God, I cannot remember who they are. It'll come to me after they kid. They won't feed babies until they drop that afterbirth. Everything until they shed everything, they will not allow the babies to eat. And that's what she was doing. And so at least we're familiar enough with that scenario to know, you know, the first time it happens to you, you're like, why won't she feed those babies? And you're over here and you know, the hour's ticking by and you're getting frustrated and just like, you know, you need to feed them and they know they want to eat and they're trying to eat. And it's, you know, just experience, having that experience, we recognized what she was doing and that she wasn't going to let them eat until she dropped that afterbirth. And we kind of, at one point before we left here, we got them, we got mom some food and she was standing there eating. So we just took each baby and put them on each side and they were able to eat while she was distracted with food. So it was a good night outside of losing the one babe. I couldn't ask for a much better result than 3 doelings and a good mom to take care of them. And she did phenomenal. She got them so clean, it wasn't even funny. I was really concerned that she was going to lick the black one. I was really concerned she was going to lick her ear off, which does happen. So yeah, I came over at 1. Babies were full on eating. I came over at 2. Babies were full on wrecked, asleep, crashed out. So I didn't get to see them eat again. I would have liked to, but I didn't. I'm not going to wake them up just so they can eat. If they've eaten and, you know, they might have eaten 5-6 times between 1 and 2 a.m. They might have just finished eating right before I walked in and fell asleep. So I'm not going to wake up sleeping babies when I've already seen them eat a couple times. So it was just a matter of waiting. It's rough to leave here. And she was being a little sketchy and she stepped on Frappuccino once on her front leg and she was just not, you know, she's a first-time mom. She wasn't being super cautious. So it was a little scary to walk out of here and just know that she's not being super cautious with them. But I left here about 2:15 a.m. and H came over at 6, checked on them, and then I came back over for a normal morning milking. And they are doing phenomenal. And it's going to be 72 today. It's going to be a little bit, maybe some storms, maybe some rain, but it's going to be super warm. It only got down to 52 degrees last night, so it's just the perfect day for kidding. Absolutely perfect. Look at the udder on this thing. You can't see it because she's so hairy. As you see all these pictures of udders, and they look massive, and it's because they've been shaved and trimmed. But man, I'm telling you right now, that thing is monstrous. But again, she would be an 8-star milker if she passed her milk test and I had gotten her mom milk tested. We know the end result of that. So that is it. I'm going to leave you guys with not Marlin today, but the cutie patootie. I'm being cleaned. I know, I have to be clean to touch the babies. Okay, we'll talk about some care and things in tomorrow's video. What we do, how we do it. I am definitely not letting these two out of here today, and probably not tomorrow. Gummy is kind of at the bottom of the herd in pecking order. She is, yeah, she's way down there. She's probably close to the bottom, if not the bottom. So as I talk about, you know, mom standing in the herd, health of mom, health of the babies. So health of mom and health of the babies, not a problem at all. No issue at all. Super strong. They both look great. They're both eating very well. I haven't weighed them or anything, guys. We don't normally weigh when they look healthy, when they look happy, and they're doing well. We don't weigh. I weighed Chuck Norris last year because he was literally the biggest baby I'd ever seen come out of a Nigerian dwarf. And he was 6 pounds. These guys are probably right around 3.5 pounds each, which is average. The little one was really small. So I'm not sure if she just hadn't formed up all the way or what, but yeah, this Frappuccino, she's already out. Baby life. Eat, sleep, and poop. Eat, sleep, and poop. Wash, rinse, repeat. All right, well, we're gonna need a name for you. And I think I want to go with coffee names. So what's like a tall black coffee with, I don't know, froth or cream on top or something. I don't know. Is it an Americano? But I don't know. I don't like that so much. I like the names like cappuccino, latte, things like that. I don't know. Caramel macchiato is my favorite all-time drink. A venti iced caramel macchiato. I'm just waiting because she's thinking about laying down, taking a nap. And so is mom. She's trying to dig a little nest. You did so good, baby. She did amazing. First freshener, first kids, all by herself, sadly. You guys know how much I hate that. She's very protective. She's been doing this. She's been putting her between me and them. So she's cornering them up and putting her body between me and the babies. And when I touch them, she gets all mean. Just not mean. She doesn't have a mean bone in her body. But I'm sorry, Frappuccino. I just want to pet you so much and hold you and pick you up. I know, clean her off. Dirty human touched her. Clean her up. But that's it, guys. Those are the babies. First babies of the year. So beautiful. If you guys want on the list, send me an email. List is a little bit short this year, so actually, comparatively. So, yeah, ADGA registered. All come with papers. And again, from what would have been an 8-star milker. So, wowza. The milk lines are strong. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.